welcome back to Queenish. It's Kiera.
It's Raven.
And Helena.
How are y'all?
Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh, everybody down bad.
it's not right, but it's okay.
Why he laughing?
Because he know. That's right, baby.
Right, Maverick's here too.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
Another week. This week went by quick though.
Yeah, no.
No.
No?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It went by quick for me.
Cannot relate.
Oh, well.
When you broke everything, move in slow motion.
I would think it'll move kind of fast.
When you broke?
Yeah. Because you be like, dang, it's another day. I gotta get.
No, like being hungry, everything moves in slow motion.
Yeah, the same way. Yeah, you broke if you hungry. What you got to do? Drink some water and lay down. Because you ain't got no money.
You pissing your stomach off more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I will not drink water when I'm hungry.
So what you do?
I don't know, but I'm not drinking water.
Not drinking water. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on IG. We are Queenish_podcast. If you have questions or like to receive advice, you can email us at queenishpod@gmail.com. Let's get into just the news.
What else could he be but a jester? A jester? A jester? A funny idea, a jester.
So.
Well, we can do mine.
Come on, let her do hers because she is ready.
Right, come on.
So,
Hey.
this is called Indecent Proposal. Okay. So, man asked his sobbing girlfriend to marry him at his father's funeral. A South African man who popped a question to his sobbing girlfriend in front of her father's coffin at his funeral has been slammed for his disrespectful proposal. Hold on, so it was her father then. Her father's funeral. I guess he said, let your daddy see you get married. But TikTok user Mojella shared a video of himself getting down on one knee as he asked his partner to marry him during a service in Limpopo. Users were quick to comment on the video, with several calling the stunt wrong and accusing the man of taking advantage of an emotional situation while his partner wasn't thinking straight. So what do you think? So would you accept a proposal at a funeral?
No.
No, because as soon as I see you get down on your knee, I'm going to say, what the fuck is you doing?
What is it after? I mean, when a life ends, a new life begins.
But not at the funeral.
Not at the funeral. I'm over here at the casket crying and you over here on your knee.
He could
Well, that turning your sadness into happiness.
No.
He could have waited till we was serving refreshments and shit.
Right there at the burial. He did it at the burial where the body goes in the ground at.
No, because as I'm watching my daddy go down, I got to turn around and see you on bended knee. Like, what you trying to say? Like, I've been waiting for your daddy to die.
Right.
That's the only way I was going to be with you.
Yeah.
If your daddy was dead.
On his deathbed.
That sounds like some shit Helena would say.
Right.
When your mama died?
Shit. When that bitch died, I marry you. At her funeral, I'm proposing. I said when she dies.
No, where you propose matters. Just like that man who proposed to his girlfriend at the McDonald's.
That's not bad.
No, it was at a crowded McDonald's. She was at the front of the line ordering and he was on bended knee.
That's not romantic.
And she turned around and was like, no. And walked right off.
Was it a good ring?
I don't know, because it was just it was so crowded. It's like they was at the mall or something.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
So you'd be okay getting proposed to at a fast food restaurant?
I don't mind, yeah.
You could have just did that in the house.
At
You might
the
as well
house.
have rolled over when we woke up in the morning and said, marry me.
Right.
Here.
Because why you wait for me to order the Big Mac?
That's better than doing it in front of these damn people at McDonald's.
Right.
Here. You wanted so much here.
Thanks, nigga. That's what you gotta do.
I mean, the funeral, yeah. I mean, if I don't like your mama, I'll definitely go say, yes! Yes!
Oh, wow.
And the rest of the family gonna be kissing their teeth.
And I'll make sure to pass out floss at my reception.
Bye.
So, I mean, yeah.
It's bad timing.
It was bad timing, especially with it being her father. It make it seem like you was ready for him to die.
Yeah. You was waiting for him to die.
I guess it be like that sometimes.
I ain't
And don't do it at McDonald's either, because why?
The woman was pissed too. She just turned around and walked right away. She was pissed.
She gonna pay for her food, right?
The food, she was putting the food in the cart, and I think the cashier was trying to tell her, like, he's on bended knee. And she just looked like,
Girl, I would have covered my eyes and turned. I didn't see none of this because this man.
Let me get my McChicken.
When I tell you it was crowded, it was packed.
That's not the right time.
No.
Damn, you could have took me on a picnic and did that shit.
Yeah, like, I don't want to be proposed to at no fast food place.
Do not propose to me at no fast food place. As a matter of fact, don't even do it at a restaurant. Just don't.
Don't propose to me, period, because I'm not losing my food stamps.
You act like you got food stamps till you 50.
If I can. Shit.
Okay, well, if your man can pay for it, then you won't be
you can't pay. No, food stamp is tax free. You can't pay for that.
Well, what if he give you the money for it?
I can't pay for that.
Wow.
No. Let's just be like Oprah and Stedman. Let's just be good friends. You're gonna be my little friend.
Some people are okay with that though.
I don't want to get married. I don't.
Well.
No. Okay. I did my part for the year.
For the year. I'll take it.
That was your first Justin
I'll take it. First and last. We take every small blessing we can get.
Let's get in the throne talk.
Everybody knows me. I'm a queen. This is called royalty over here, okay? I'm not stepping off my throne to address no bum, no chicks that are beneath me, and nobody that has not worked as hard as I worked for anything.
Okay, today's throne talk is on hustle culture. So if you don't know what that is, it's a lifestyle where working has become such a priority in your life, or the environment that you work in, that other aspects of your life, like your families, your hobbies, your self-care, often take a backseat.
That's what hustle culture means?
Like, you work so much that you don't even have time to do anything else.
That's a stress.
Yeah, that is stressful, but...
And they call that hustle culture?
Hustle culture is people like, I'm hustling. I got 3 jobs. I'm going to school, taking care of my kids. Okay, bitch, but your hair's falling out because you sleep 1 hour a day.
I'm alright. I'm good on that.
I feel like they should have called that a different word than hustle
But, I mean, do y'all think it's a difference between hustling and overworking yourself? Because people would be... I seen a girl post, she was like, I have a 9-month-old, I have 2 jobs, and I go to 2 different schools to get 2 different degrees.
Why you got 2 jobs and you have a 9-month-old? What did that hear?
Maybe she paying for school. Girl, I don't know. She in 2 schools.
That's too much.
That's too much.
I don't know how.
I mean, if you can work it out, cool. But then don't tell us what the fuck you're doing. And if you're tired, don't say you're tired. Because that's a decision now at this point.
I can't be hustle culture and be a mother. I can't.
Girl.
It's too much.
She said 2 jobs with a 9-month-old.
2 jobs, 2 school, or 2 degrees, and a 9-month-old. Like, what you trying to prove, and who you trying to prove a point to?
Where your baby daddy?
And she probably realized them 2 jobs. I need something to get my kids, so she going to school. I get it. I get why you doing what you doing.
But just because you going to school doesn't mean you're gonna get paid,
and you're probably burnt out. Not even probably. You're burnt out.
She better hope she don't end up in the hospital.
Not everybody with 2 degrees, 3 degrees is gonna have a good paying job. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something. They can have these motherfucking degrees back.
At this point, it's not what you know, it's who you know, honey.
It is.
And right now, you don't know nobody struggling.
I don't even think that's hustle. I think that you just struggling. You're just trying to get out.
She's overworking herself though, and that's not gonna last long term. Okay, so why do y'all think that everybody is working so hard? What's influencing people to push past their limit?
And some people like, I want to end that generation curse and da-da-da and have this my family. Well,
I ain't carrying the whole generation of my
okay. And just have a good saving for your kid. You can work 1 job or 1 that had a job and still have a good saving foundation for your kid. But I'm not about to kill myself trying to have a future. No. Because if I die, they're stuck.
I think a lot of people are trying to keep up with social media too.
Amen.
Yep.
They're like, oh, the girls got the Birkin bags, the Chanel bags, the Gucci slides. I need that too. All by trying to take care of the kids.
The lace hair, front hair, bundles, and all that crazy.
Let me tell you, them damn wigs expensive.
High. They high.
Baby, I be walking around here, nails not done. Hair halfway done. But I'm not about to pay for no damn lace front.
I'm not about to work 2 jobs either just to, no.
Not to pay for no lace
front. If I have to work twice just to get it, I don't deserve it.
I ain't got time for all of that. I do think social media is the thing, though, because a lot of people, that's where you get your influence now. Like, for us growing up, we didn't have all that. We didn't have no social media people. It was a music video.
Right. And the girls was wearing sew-ins and quick weaves anyway.
Yeah. Oh, the hairband. The half one where you put here and you comb your hair on top of it.
They're half wig. In what ways have y'all felt pressure to, like, overwork yourself, if you have?
Never. I'll take that back. You feel pressure when you make a little bit of money. And when you don't make as much and you can't live comfortably, like, you feel like, dang, when you have to decide between paying a bill off that check or not, like, that's when you be like, okay, I need money. Mm-hmm. But, like, when all I want is stability at this point in my life. Have a job where I can make enough where it don't stress me out that I have to pay my bills, and I'm comfortable. I'm okay with it. I'm not going to overwork myself. Do you think hustle culture is toxic?
Yes, very much.
Very much. I think so.
Unhealthy. Deceiving, because that's not realistic.
No.
Just because you have 2 degrees doesn't mean you're going to get a 6-figure paying job. No. Sis, you got $100,000 in debt.
At me next time, bitch. I know
you
that.
You got $100K in debt. So whatever job you have, you still owe somebody $100K or more.
Let me tell you something from a person that owes over $100,000. Ask me if them people gonna get that damn money from me. Because until they give me a job that is paying what I am worth, they will not get a damn dollar from me. I'm gonna keep deferring, doing less than income based, all that shit. But
so it's not realistic.
Well, even without that, even the people that work all these jobs, like you said, our friend, you want to work full time and work part time for extra money. Why?
Right. Why? So what's the extra money going to? You're not going now because you're always working.
He's trying to buy a house.
I don't know.
You're not going to enjoy the house because you're always at work.
You're always at work.
You always stressed. You're always tired. When you come home, you just sleep.
And that's literally it. Because he said his part time job was on the weekends.
Is he just bored?
I was like, yo,
man, he just need a hobby. How has hustle culture affected you, like your overall health?
It hasn't, because I'm not doing that.
Right.
You had some time where you had to hustle, had to work a little more than you wanted to,
and I quit.
When you were we're not talking about this year, Helena. We're talking let's talk about past Helena that didn't quit everything.
Last year I quit 3 jobs.
Okay, maybe let's go 5 years back.
I was at one job where I barely went to because I was always calling out.
Never mind, Kieran.
You're that person.
G4S was being patient with me.
I don't think I've ever subscribed to. I feel like my hustle culture was hustling to get a better job. That was my version of hustle culture. It wasn't, okay, I'm going to work 15 jobs to get this money and I'm going to do this and I'm going to sell this. And that was never me. I believe 40 hours is a lot. That's a full day. You ain't getting no more out of me.
Honestly, I feel like I'm doing too much right now, and I'm not doing nearly as much as these people with all these damn jobs. Having a full-time job and going to school is a fucking lot. I don't care what nobody say.
Sure is.
I'm tired. Do you know how many hours a day I use my brain? I just come home and be like, I do not want to talk to nobody.
Mental exhaustion is real.
And I feel like I have gotten to that point several times in a year. Because I have days where I be so overwhelmed thinking about all the shit that I do. And then I don't end up doing anything. Because it's overwhelming. I'm like, damn, I have to do all this stuff. I only got 24 hours in a day. Subtract the 8 hours that you're supposed to sleep. You got to have a social life as all these people. Don't have a nigga, a clingy nigga at that want to talk to you all day. And then, you want to eat. You got to cook your food and try to be healthy.
8 hours of sleep.
I try to get, and when I schedule stuff around 8 hours of sleep, I'm literally like this from the time I wake up. Go. Spend the time that I'm driving to work, being at work, trying to multitask. Then I come home and I'm like, damn, let me try to work out, eat, exercise, do some homework, go to sleep. Oh, people are talking to me. Let me talk to my friends before they think I hate them. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. So I don't know how people juggle multiple jobs and multiple. I can't. This is a lot for me right now.
Working from home, I'm telling you, COVID, as much as it's hurt some people and people have lost family members and stuff to it, it's been such a blessing to be able to work from home. Like that whole work-life balance, I got all that back. Because like you were saying, getting up, you got to get up before work to get ready for it. Mm-hmm. Add in your travel to work. When work is over, having to get back to work. Come back home. All of that's a full 12 hours, really, that you spent just getting ready, going to work, being at work, and coming home. I remember coming home at like 6:30, 7 o'clock some nights. I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to do? Because after a while, you like, I got like, 4 or 5 hours to myself before I got to go to bed. And because like you said, once you add in cooking and food, like that's maybe an hour of your time.
Like that's a lot. And then go add in some activity. Mm-hmm. You add in some homework, add in something else. And you be like, damn, it's a lot. But I feel like it has affected me. The more stuff I put on my plate, per se, the more I've had so many migraines this year.
And migraines is serious.
I just got rid of one yesterday that I had for 2 or 3 days. And I've been getting them like at least every other week now.
I used to work with people who got bad migraines to the point where they had to get the office light changed over their desk to be dark. They had to black out their desk because they were like, all those lights and stuff, they were like, it affects me.
They're better than me because I'd be like, I'm about to go the fuck home.
Girl. So one lady used to call out from work a lot because of her migraine. She was like,
I've been calling out at least everyone. Now, yesterday, the last 2 days I was at work and I've been trying to work through them, but at some point you can't even do anything. Like, I was just like, I got to go home and stop talking to me.
Literally.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. Like, do you ever feel guilty if you're spending too much time, like personal time, and not doing things that's work related?
I do get on myself a lot. Because if I feel like I'm taking a break, I'm like, okay, I'm tired of doing this. I'm going to take a break. I'm scrolling on my phone. I feel like I shouldn't be having time to scroll on my phone when I got 50,000 things to do.
So you punish yourself?
Yeah, I like to torture myself.
So you say you feel guilty. I don't be feeling guilty. Well, if I have a lot of stuff to do, I guess to an extent, I do feel a little guilty if I've taken time. But like, I'm at a point now where I believe in taking that time.
I believe in it, but then when I think about, damn, you should have just went ahead and did it when I'm stressing about it tomorrow, because guess what? I still got to do the shit. I be wanting to quit, but y'all hoes won't let me quit. I'm about to quit.
Who won't let you quit?
Y'all.
Who is y'all?
I be wanting to quit damn school. I can't quit working.
Oh, school. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you to quit school.
She told me to quit. She asked me, can I quit last week?
You almost halfway through all of it. At this point, it's like, why quit if you already halfway done?
I'm about to quit everything.
If you want to quit your job, I wouldn't be opposed.
Everything. I'm just going to be a stay-at-home daughter.
Yeah. She ain't complaining. A stay-at-home daughter. Why can't you be a stay-at-home auntie? How about that?
No, I said stress-free.
Maverick ain't gonna stress? Sure.
He's going to have to have some melatonin. How do you think you can work to create like a fulfilling life without burning yourself out? So we have all these goals, right? And I don't have no choice but to keep burning myself out because ain't nobody else gonna do this shit for me. So
balance. It sounds easy, like easier said than done, and also scheduling, like if you can just start your day. Like, it sounds bad, but you wake up early. But like someone like me who starts their day, like work day later. If you're like, okay, I'm gonna wake up at 7, 8 o'clock. I'm going to work out in the morning. I'm going to like read a book when I get off work. Like things that you want to do. If you just schedule it out that way and just be like, okay, on Mondays I do this. On Tuesday I'm gonna do this. Just scheduling out time for yourself. Because if you schedule out everything else, why not say, okay, on Wednesdays after work I'm reading a book. That's what I do on Wednesdays or whatever. Monday, Wednesday, Friday before work, I'm getting up. I'm going to meditate. If you're a person who likes to wake up and meditate and do all that. Like, some people like to do that.
I need to. Maybe I won't be angry.
Well, I wish I could.
It's, like you said, it's easier said than done. I always think, okay, I'm going to schedule this out. I like wrote out a schedule for like a whole day one time. And I looked at that shit and I said, ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Yes, ain't no way.
But it makes you probably more productive if you're like, okay, it's 8 o'clock, I'm supposed to have this, or it's 9 o'clock, I'm supposed to have
this. But then 9 o'clock coming up, like, do I really want to do that?
Oh, you talk yourself out of it.
Because I don't want to do it. That's my problem. I do a lot of stuff that I don't want to do, but I ain't got no choice but to do it.
Do you have a choice not to do it?
I mean, I do, but I'm gonna be a bum.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm about to say, if it's something that you could really not do, then
I'm not allowed to be
off.
a bum. I wish I could be a bum like other people, then just be okay with life, but I be caring about my shit. Mm-hmm. I done got this far.
Yeah. Work-life balance is important. I'm never going to be a slave to a job. I do not want to be that person who's been at a job for so long where that's their only thing. They don't have no other interest in life but work. So they come to work and everything is high priority because that's all they worry about. And they don't care about staying after work, after hours to keep doing work.
Girl,
I'm not going to be that person.
I got a coworker like that. So, like, I guess she would be like my direct peer because we're at the same level since we're both specialists. Mm-hmm. And she'll come in early to go do stuff, and she'll stay late, and she'll go do this, and she'll do stuff on her lunch or not take a lunch. And I'll be like, girl, I don't give a damn about this job. That's what I want to say. I don't know supervisor. She not, but she been there for 10, 15 years, and I'm just like, this is all. That's all she has in life. And she's like, when she goes home, she just chills. She goes to bed, watch TV. She don't have nothing for herself. I mean, she's got friends and family, but this is the only thing that she has in her life is this job.
Does she take PTO?
Very rarely. Very, 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 very. Because she told me so many hours she got. And I'm like, damn, bitch, I call that sick at least a minimum of once a month. a minimum of once a month. I'm going to call out sick every month.
Yeah.
And I've made it a thing to make sure that I use PTO every month.
Yeah.
Because fuck that job.
Right.
No, some people just, I don't know. I guess maybe that's just more to say about what she got going on in her life. That maybe she's not liking what's in her personal life, so she focuses on work. Some people do that.
I'll pass.
But I was like, I don't care that much about this damn job.
I'm using my PTO.
All of it. Trying to figure out how to use some now.
My favorite thing to do is put in time. Mm-hmm. And my job now, where I work, it automatically approves your time. So all I gotta do is say, y'all, I'm out on that day. I don't have to go through that. I have to wait for someone
Lucky, I gotta give them at least 2 weeks notice.
2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I'll just be putting it. I mean, most of the stuff that I'm putting in now is already pre-planned anyway. But if I wanted to take a day off later this week, I could just, or next week, I feel like, I'm out.
I just decided right now that I didn't want to work on Monday. I couldn't use my annual. I have to probably call out sick. I wouldn't be able to say, hey, I got something coming up. Girl, or even Tuesday.
I'm calling. Well,
you only get 2 days. Once you're on your third day out sick, you got to bring a doctor's note.
The rules that they have for your job is too strict. This is not high school.
Yo, I'm a slave.
Why? Like you bringing in doctor's notes like you a student? I'm grown.
Because you 3 days. You've been using 3 days of sick leave. They want to. I guess they want proof.
That's my personal issues. Yeah. That's HIPAA.
It's somewhere in their rules, so.
But that's my personal issues. If I'm out sick for 3 days and something is physically wrong with me that's extremely personal, that's not your business for me to come in and show you proof of why I'm sick.
I don't think it has to say what it is, but I have to have something saying that I was out by doctor's orders.
If I'm out 3 days and I didn't go to the doctor, it was my order. Because I know my body.
This makes sense to me, but this is a whole different shit. I work for the government.
They're doing the most. That's not
the same way they're trying to regulate and control our uteruses. They kind of control me at work too.
They're absolutely they locking us down. Well, they locking you down.
Let me tell you, they're trying to overpass all the what you call it ABT laws, ABTs, Plan Bs.
Yeah, that whole plan.
What?
Why? What is there's so many we got Ukraine going on, gas is high, y'all taking Plan B's and overturning Roe versus Wade. See, that's how y'all got y'all was all hyped up on the Met Gala and they was overturning that law. Yeah. Y'all too busy looking at all the outfits. Meanwhile, they was sticking around taking abortion rights. Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something, ladies. Rack up on your Plan B's while you can.
They about to start selling them.
I sell them.
Side hustle.
DM me. Because what we not finna do is mess up our lives, okay? Right. Because I believe in ABT, Plan B, Plan C. I know some other things too. Neem oil, vitamin C. I got you. Message me. DM me.
What is the point, though? I don't understand that whole thing. Like, why are y'all so hung up on people not wanting? If no one wants to have a child, that's their business. I don't see y'all advocating for vasectomies as much as y'all taking away abortions and playing bees.
But these niggas is not going to do it because they think it makes them less of a man.
If you taking a woman's right to decide not to have a child for her, whatever her reasons are. You go take away her right. Go over here and tell all these Negroes out here who's over here getting all these girls pregnant. Because some of these boys be having like 5 kids that be 2 and 3 months apart.
Mm-hmm. They need to start doing child support while the child is in the womb.
They should. Because that costs money. You need to make sure mama's okay. If I can't have an abortion,
then I need to start getting some kind of support from the day of conception until the child is 25. Because 21 is no longer a requirement.
It sure ain't.
Because that child needs to go to college. So 25.
I like it.
Depending on the state that you had your child in, that is the law. The father has to pay child support until the child is out of school.
But they need to start during
out of high school. But the only time,
no, college.
No, the only time because my old manager because his daughter was special ed, so he paid child support till she was 21.
Through college?
No, well she didn't go to college. She was special needs. So but regular child support is still 21, and then well, he was just a good man because he paid off his son's college tuition. So, but child support is 21 for mental need and then 18 for fucked up need.
But in some,
I think it's in fucked up kids.
I think in Jersey or New York or something like that. I know it's up north, one of those states. Their rule is you pay child support until the child is out of school. So if they graduate high school and they decide to go to college, you pay child support.
Damn, I could have got my daddy to pay for my up through my master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me go call that nigga. Unblock him on Facebook.
Because at that point, the mother's just giving some mothers are giving the child support to their child after they're 18 at that point. Because I know one of my friends, that was his situation. He was like, I was just using my child support check and paying off my car. I was like, yeah, as long as I'm in school, my father pays child support. I get the money.
Oh, but wait, you said that was for New York and Jersey?
I think it's certain states, that's the rule.
We know it ain't down here, that fucking redneck ass.
When they're 18 is up. Yeah. Unless you got back child support.
And that won't shit. That little bit of gas money. But anyway, now we off topic.
Right.
But y'all heard me. You can DM me. At Ray the Nutrition Bay.
I'm good.
Listen, I'm all for it. I'm gonna help you because these niggas won't hold us back. FREE fuck nigga free.
So do you feel like you aren't doing enough? Or do you compare like where you are or how hard you're working to other people?
That's just misery.
I'm not gonna say I compare how hard I work. I more so like I compare myself to how come this person didn't do shit and got all of this, but I'm working so hard and I'm just like it's not fair,
right?
In that sense,
it's like it's not even jealousy. It's just like it's disgust and anger. It's like
why am I even doing this?
Like this bitch wouldn't show her ass on the internet, even though hell I can show my ass, but I might not get paid. But
that ain't true. People will pay.
You just gotta get your fan base up.
But it's just like she either it's like daddy's money or whatever way of getting it, but it's like why it's not fair. But I guess that's not.
And all they did was tell us to go to school. I wish they would have taught me to get a Mrs. degree. If we being completely honest,
right?
Because I would have been at home taking care of somebody's kids and not going to work,
girl. But in the way this economy it is, you can't do that.
Well, back then, we would have already been set by now. But now, kid, people look at me talking about some babies in this economy. Baby, you be lucky if y'all in
this economy. So shut up.
But y'all be lucky if you get one out of me now. The way this shit going.
When she said daycare was like $3-something a week, I said, "Oh God, no." But
if you work at a daycare, you get a discount.
I ain't working with no damn kids,
girl. No, I'm
alright. Just push them.
Daycare. By the time I push out my child, listen, my mama got to retire. Somebody watch her. I'm not paying no $1,000-something or $1,200 a month for no daycare. That's a lot of money in a month.
Oh, but y'all wanted me to give my womb up as volunteer
for research purposes.
Bitch, I got $3.
This is for science.
You make more money. My mama can't work. My mama cannot work and watch no baby. Not with her job.
The first year, the baby don't do much.
That's true. You like, no.
I like to sleep. I already don't get enough sleep. Nope.
Well, what you mean? You gonna be at work. Mama gonna be handling it.
Hey, y'all want me to stay at this damn job?
No.
I definitely couldn't quit.
No, because after this year, you got another job.
I don't like it.
Wow.
First of all, I had to find a nigga that I want to keep. So there's the
Facts. Because that's a whole nother part of your hustle.
I'd be like, nope, that's all right. I don't. You want me to have a baby with him?
All right, royal advice.
Ain't nobody said it was going to be easy, but it'll get easy when you learn how to love yourself. When you get to a point in your life where you look at people and you go, okay, wait a minute, you or me, you will make a decision.
Handle your business. Don't overwork yourself trying to keep up with the Kardashians. Because them bitches ain't doing nothing special.
No.
We working hard, losing our edges and getting stressed out, having heart palpitations and migraines and shit, trying to keep up with people that don't know shit about you and don't give a damn about you. Just make sure that your business taken care of and you good.
That's how I say, worry about yourself. Stop comparing yourself or where you're at in life to other people. Because a lot of people be out here just taking pictures to act like they're somewhere they're not. So,
and a lot of people don't even own that shit, and a lot of that shit is fake. And I could tell y'all where to get it. DM me.
You got your own path. Stop comparing it to others. Yeah. Amen. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on IG. We are Queenish_podcast. If you have questions or like to receive advice, you can email us at queenishpod@gmail.com. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.